Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brian Burns. We begin tonight with our continuing coverage of the water crisis in Aransas Pass. On Friday, the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality issued an alert for residents not to use the water. During an emergency council meeting Friday night, it was revealed that an inspection at a new business in town showed that business did not have a backflow preventer installed. At that point, the water was shut off. Police Chief and Public Safety Director Eric Blanchard says the possible contamination is restricted to the Palm Plaza area. But out of an abundance of caution, the Do Not Use alert was issued for the entire city. Over the last 24 hours, crews have been taking samples from all over the city that will need to be tested at a lab in Georgia. We're told Governor Greg Abbott let the city use his airplane to deliver those samples to the lab.
The higher-ups with TCEQ are working directly with the governor's office to kind of expedite some of the testing. This isn't like a biological thing to where you have an incubation period, you got to wait several days. This is something where there may be possibly antifreeze, there's thinking, maybe, in the system there that may have backflowed into the water supply. So we are testing for that chemical. We are also testing for other chemicals because we did recognize that the water was cloudy and did have an odor. So we're looking for all other chemicals on top of antifreeze, and we are also testing for dangerous biologicals in the water.
Blanchard says it could take a couple of more days to get those results back. He feels the water crisis will last through Monday and possibly Tuesday. Aransas Pass Mayor Ramiro Gomez says they had plans on standby, or planes I should say, in order to send those samples to a lab in Savannah, Georgia for testing.
That's the requirement, so we're going to try to get it over there as fast as we can, and it's going to take a couple of days for us to get the results. So hopefully by the end of by Monday afternoon, we should be able to go back to normal.
The city announced over 240 pallets of water are on the way to the area, along with water tankers. Now, that alert issued by the TCEQ says the water cannot be used for drinking, cooking, bathing, or brushing teeth. They also advise against giving the water to pets. Residents are being told this is not a water boil alert, again, since boiling the water will have no impact on that possible contamination. Again, it's strongly advised that no one use the drinking water from the Aransas Pass water system. They say that water can only be used to wash clothes and flush toilets. As soon as it was discovered, city officials jumped into action and ordered several trucks of water to be brought in. And on this second day of the water crisis, the city held a water distribution earlier today. The distribution was conducted behind the Aransas Pass Civic Center, where residents were able to get their hands on some bottled water.
I think they're doing a good job. I hope this is enough water, but from what I've seen about getting it out, I think they needed to be more done because I think there's going to be needed for more water.
We're told more than 30 pallets of water were delivered. HEB was one of the first trucks to arrive with the water. Blanchard also tells 3 News they're working on getting more trucks rolling into the city this weekend and working on setting up an around-the-clock distribution system. Now, restaurants who depend on water to stay open are also being impacted by the crisis. This morning, the Aransas Pass Police Department made a public statement asking the County Health Department to visit local restaurants and advise them not to open due to the water issues. 3 News spoke to Hugo Angel, the owner of San Juan Bar and Grill, who says they made the decision to close their doors today in the best interest of their customers.
It's just hurting business on one of our most busiest days and whatnot, but like I said, the clients' lives matter the most, so we'll keep it going. Like I said, it's been a rough year with the freeze, the water going out and whatnot, so we'll see.
Chief Blanchard said if restaurants decide to stay open and cook and wash dishes with the city water, they could face penalties from the health department. Again, we want to make it clear that this is only impacting residents in the city of Aransas Pass. Water in the city of Corpus Christi and surrounding cities is safe to use. The city manager in Rockport tells us the water is safe there as well, according to Kevin Carruth. The San Patricio Municipal Water District has a safety feature that prevents contaminants to spread to cities like Rockport and others who get their water from the district.